Welcome back, everybody. Today is going to be a very exciting day because those packs I've been holding on to for the Theros Beyond Death I can finally open today. I will do that near the end of the episode. I am going to choose to showcase Domri's Might. It is a Planeswalker deck that you can get from, I believe it was the core, or not core, I forget which set that was. Let me double check on the set. It was the Ravnica Allegiance, that's what it was, sorry. Forgot what the symbol was, but... 1 minute. Okay, sorry about that. It's getting pretty cold up here in Montana, so I've been kind of dealing with a little bit of a cold, kind of. More or less just a runny nose, but like I said, I'm going to be showing Domri's Might. It's the Ravnica Allegiance Planeswalker pack, which is built around Domri, and I will have a link in the description below to her, and basically just trying to get her out and let your creatures get that 1/1 in haste. The other one that's really good is her -8. I do know the only way you can get this Planeswalker card is if you buy that deck. If I remember right, that's the way to get it. Or you can buy it on TCG Player. I think a bunch of people bought this deck and destroyed it, but I would definitely say probably a optimal hand would be definitely at least one Gruul Guildgate, so you can tap for either the forest or the mountain. Maybe about 3 more of a combination of forests or mountains, and kind of just some of the lower cost creatures, just so you can get stuff going right off the bat. And like I said, that's probably what I know I've played this a bit. It's been a long time since I played this deck, so we'll see. I also just realized that my computer was not at full screen, so let's get that full screen. And let's play with Domri's Might and see what we can do in ranked. Oop, sorry, double clicked it on accident. 1 minute, have to blow my nose. Alright, and we're back. Basically, we just missed the loading screen for the searching for an opponent. So, close. I would have wished one of these forests were a dual land, but I'm going to keep that. Just because that is some low cost, and it'll be about turn 2 and I can get that out. That's about my only creature. You kind of might want a few more creatures. I mean, 1 burn spell, and I'd say 1 more creature instead of the bright burn. So let's put that out. The fact that he has Knight of the Ebon Legion kind of makes me think he's playing a deck that is meant to build creatures up. And black-white, it might be a life gain deck, actually. And there's the card I was hoping for, but I won't be able to play another card. But it'll be better if I get it out now instead of later. I mean, I can always Rage Fire when need be, before he has enough to actually... Oh, he can do that right there. So never mind. One of these times I'm going to need to Bright Burn him before he starts getting those counters like he just did. Or sorry, not Bright Burn. We're gonna Rage of Fire. Or Rage Fire, I guess. Just to destroy it, tap myself out, but make it so that doesn't bother me anymore for a while. I actually really like those deck sleeves. Oh, sure, bring it back. Make me have to use another. Ooh, where do we want to use the war? Charging. We'll just put out the goblin. Or I can boost him up to give him +2. +2, I mean... Oh, that's a good way to destroy me. And this is the fun combination of this deck, but I'm not remembering it as I'm going. Sorry for that little delay. I was reading the card. But the good thing about this is you go search for Domri. And that means I will not be able to play her next time, and he was actually just testing to see if I could. Well, yes, I'm going to block even if you try to boost it up. Don't know why he tried to do that. Not going to put her out yet. But we are going to put the charging boar out. And the brush strider. But like I was saying, I guess I could attack. But that Nodrog is a great combo just so you can get that Domri out as fast as you can. But yeah, we're gonna play her now. And do her +1 ability. So we can attack. And that's how this deck is built with her, and I know some of the Planeswalker decks have kind of gotten some crap every so often because they aren't really, I'm going to say sometimes they aren't built great. And the fact that this one, I actually have loved the way they built this deck. So the fact that it plays very well, I'm actually super excited about that. We're gonna put a 1/1 counter on that one, and we'll say good game to them, since we're gonna do that, deal the damage there, and they knew what was happening. So, like I said, for a Planeswalker deck, I know a lot of them kind of get some crap, like especially the earlier ones, I think from a few years ago. The Planeswalkers weren't as powerful. This is probably one of the better ones I found. Besides maybe the Ashiok's Planeswalker deck. I actually really liked that one. And that's coming out next week. In the Theros Beyond Death. And oh, look, I get to win a new pack. Sorry, that got distracted. But yeah, I think Domri is actually a pretty good Planeswalker. I mean, it's not one of the best ones, but I really like her abilities and how she does it, especially for this Domri. I forget what the other Domri is, but let's see. Is that a good one? It's pretty good. I mean, I wish I would have had one more mana, but I can at least get some of these guys out, or that one and that one out, and I have a few burn spells to help with, so we'll put that out and we'll get going on this. Ooh, that's a cool looking swamp. I like that swamp. Okay, he's definitely either gotten a bunch of packs or bought stuff. Probably bought stuff because of that. We're gonna do Riot. Ooh, do we want to give him haste or a 1/1 counter? Let's do a 1/1 counter. I mean, he probably wasn't gonna block if I gave it haste anyway, so he's playing a creature that has adventure. Most likely that's how the rest of his deck is built. Ooh, do we want to just burn it now? Or do you want to burn that one right now? Get rid of his mana producer or not? Let's get rid of the mana producer, and then he'll most likely have to put one out. And swing, which he will not block because he knows he'll get rid of his draw ability. Oh, he has the Cerberus. So that tells me that he bought in, or paid like the 20 bucks I think it was, for the, was it 20? I forget. But definitely paid to get the dog. And now that I have Domri putting out the Nodorog, might not be the best option at that point, but it's not bad. I mean, if I don't get that ability to find Domri, I already have Domri, which is pretty nice, so we're not going to attack because he can definitely block me with the Questing Beast. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Combat damage can't be prevented. Oof. Well, good thing I don't have a Planeswalker right now, but I am gonna double block to get rid of it. I might actually get rid of this drop power. Yeah, I knew that was gonna destroy me, but it needed to be done. I guess I could get the Feral Maka out. And I can do a Rage Fire, so I can do both of those as long as I get one more mana, so... Yep, I was waiting for an adventure. Oh. He just went on the adventure, so... Ooh, that's a 6/6. Well, we're gonna put the Feral Cat out and continue on. I'm not looking... Currently right now this is not looking too good. Yep. The fact that he has red and he's using adventure, he definitely has some burn spells and remove spells in those adventure cards. That's not good. Huh. Interesting. I don't know how he was able to pay for that because he only taps 2 forests. Oh, well, this is definitely getting out of hand and not the way I want this game to go. So... how are we going to continue with this? I guess... deal 3 damage there. I know it's going to hurt me and I'm not going to have any blockers, so that's just going to swing through, but... I'd rather get rid of that Bone Crusher Giant. I really want to try and find a way to get rid of the Beanstalk, which he can get out now. I'm surprised he's not putting the Beanstalk out, because those are 9/9s and I have nothing I can do to get rid of them. So the fact that I think he hasn't put him out, he's definitely waiting on something. I still don't know why. I probably would have gotten those Beanstalk Giants out as fast as I could. Maybe it was he didn't have enough mana at first. No, he had enough mana. I need the 5/2 out, and then probably next turn, instead of doing Domri, I'm going to put these 2 out. Just to get some big blockers, and they're going to... I mean, not big blockers, but some blockers. Oh, perfect. I don't need to search for a Domri because it's right there and there's only one in the deck. That is one part that I'm sad about. It only has the one Domri. So I mean, I might see if I can redeem to get a few more and update the deck, but... this is about all I could do. I mean, I can get these 2 out. Now he gets the Giants out. I'm surprised he didn't do that earlier, but... yeah, this definitely is an out-of-hand game. I mean... that's about all I could do with no attack, and he's still gonna kill me next turn, so... hence why I said good game last turn. I'm surprised he's not just going straight to the attack phase. I know there's sometimes I do that too, but... it's really if I want to just try and get some abilities out, and maybe that's what he's trying to do, is just show Case and see what he could do with this, and... now if he just attacks with everything... he's either there, I actually think he's trying to get me down as low of health as I can, so... the fact that he's trying to do this because he's trying to pull a card that can destroy my boar. Because my boar's just going to go for the giant and I'm going to die. So one of the things that happened there is I just was not getting mana draw, kind of. I got a good amount of mana on the curve, but it was that red and black removal that he had in his adventures that kind of screwed me over and made it so I couldn't win. But that happens, and he also was able to get his creatures out fast. Once he started just drawing cards and getting his mana out and searching for more mana, he was able to get going. I mean, I was having to wait for mine, so that probably was a hand I probably shouldn't have kept. Like, this one I'm not going to keep because I have no red mana, and I have all cards that need red, so we're going to mulligan. Ooh, I don't want to keep that because of those 2 high costs, but I hate mulliganing down to 5, but we're going to keep that. I don't want to. I have to return 2 cards to the bottom of my library. Let's just do that, and they're my big guys, but it's going to be a while until I can play those. I mean, I hope to draw some of my lower cost creatures here soon. Like I said, I do hate mulliganing down to... That just surprised me. I was not expecting another Knight of the Eben Legend deck, but I hate mulliganing down to 5. But I had to. I mean, I just don't like it because I feel like I can't do anything at that point. I'm already at a disadvantage for cards in my hand, even though he played a lot and he was able to do stuff. It's still just kind of a bad thing to have happen, I feel. Because even if you were to do stuff like how he just played cards, that'd be like maybe turn 2, I could be out of cards. But now I have nothing to play, that's the other problem. But it does look like might be a quick game if I can't get anything else out. That was interesting. I would have just paid that first. And gave you a creature lifelink. Oh, he did at the beginning of his turn. Never mind. I thought we were on a different phase. But let's see what we get. Another gate. Yep, this is going to be a quick game and not going the way I want it. So this is one of the problems of the deck, as you can see. I've kind of remember why I stopped playing it, even though I did really like the deck. Because I like the way that it works together, or like some of the cards work together. Like the boars, and then get the +1 if you control Planeswalker. The Nutterog that lets you search for Domri, the ability of Domri, but if you have problems getting your creatures out like this, it's not so great of a deck. I mean, this is what, 2 out of the 3 games that hasn't been that great with creatures, so kind of a plus and minus there. I mean, for me, I like trying to get the creatures out more than instances or sorceries, mainly because I want to try to block anything someone can swing at me instead of hoping to destroy them or their creatures. I just like having that ability to hold on, but yeah, this is not the game I want. Let's give it a 1/1 counter. And there's nothing I can do but end my turn. He's going to do an all-out swing, and I'm going to lose. Since this game went pretty fast, I think I might just play another one and see what we can do. Now let's just block there, and it's not worth getting a 2/2. They're +2/+0. Like I said, that's kind of one of the downfalls of the deck. Let's see if we can get one more game and see what we can do. Hopefully this one doesn't take too long, because I do want to end the episode with opening the 3 packs of Theros Beyond Death that I've been holding on to for a few weeks now. And we'll get going on that here soon. Oh, definitely not a good hand to keep. Definitely not. 2 lands. Let's hope the mulligan down to 6 works. If not, this is going to be a very quick game again. Oh, oops. Well, that was a mistake. I kind of clicked a little fast. Did not mean to do that. I meant to mulligan, so hopefully I start drawing some mana soon. Otherwise, this is going to be a quick game. Ooh, some mana. Perfect. Just need a bit more. Put our cat out. Ooh. That's pretty nice. Interesting. I'm trying to think what this deck could be, but so far it's just mono green. But we're going to have him come in with Menace, so we're going to do the counters. Not attack yet, at least. But we're at least going to get the Axebane Beast out and do a few more of these things. Ooh. Especially since he just got that 7/7 giant. I was not paying attention to see how many foods he had. So we're going to do the beast. And that's enough to at least kill there. If he attacks, I might actually take the 7 right off the bat and wait for the next turn so I can get some other counters and stuff on there and keep some mana for Bright or Burn Bright. Because I know he's going to try and attack with there and there. If he does attack with that Human Knight, I'm definitely blocking with my beast to get rid of it. Hopefully he doesn't have anything to increase it, so just gotta hope. We'll see what he attacks with. Interesting. Do we kill off everything? I'm not gonna multi-block right now, because that would deal... I mean, one of them would survive. But only one. Let's see. Let's put a 1/1 counter on... Let's go on there. And then we're gonna save... Oh, Burn Bright only gets +2. I thought that was the burn spell. My bad there. You're gonna go next, because I'm gonna use that here soon. Possibly, I don't know. I'll be able to at least survive. I mean, I can block with these two. Oh no, I still need a block with that. Would have been nice if I had that much mana at this point. Just because, but let's see what we can do. Like I said, this is not looking good just because of the mana I had at the beginning, and I forgot. I accidentally did the stupid thing of pushing Keep Hand instead of Mulligan. And that was on my bad, and I'm sorry for the mistake. This is definitely going to be a quick game because that's all he's going to do. Let's just block everything there and see if he... Oh, he can't boost anything good. So it's really going to see which one does he keep alive. That's the question. Wish I had something to give strength to some of my creatures, but... Or sorry, toughness to my creatures, not strength. But at least we got that down. We're going to put that out just to gain some life and not attack because he could basically triple block. but interesting. It's definitely doing a food token deck. Oh great, questing beast. This thing again. Yeah, definitely. But at least we have stuff with like power 2 greater, so I would just put it on here. We'll block there and block there. Just so I can get rid of some creatures. I know it was a pretty big hit for me, but it was the way I needed to do it. Do I want to bait him into... Yeah, we're going to try and bait him. And see what we can do. What? How did it not let me do the instant? That should not have happened. Oh shoot, I didn't have enough mana. That is definitely my bad. I got ahead of myself. Now we're gonna bait him. Sorry for that sound. Which is probably why he chose to block, because he noticed I was out of mana, and he can tell I'm thinking of doing something. Now I can do it. I know it's creatures you control, so it's all the creatures, but this is definitely what I need to have happen. Hopefully he doesn't have an instant to try and save his questing beast. But I'm just going to let those trade if he can't do anything. He's thinking. He has some sort of an instant, but doesn't know what to do. I think he needs to generate one more. Okay, so he said nice for that one. I made the mistake and actually should have done that earlier, or shouldn't have played that thing and basically did it one turn less. Or could have had that happen one turn earlier, but oh well, I now have the better creature control at this moment. I just need to get one more forest out. And we'll just attack with that so I can dwindle him down on life a bit. Again, this deck is not doing the thing I want it to do, but it's definitely, hopefully, helpful. Excuse me. Ooh. Is he using that just for food tokens, or is he using that to put 1/1 counters on? Oh, so it's a remove counters until dead thing. That means he's going to be getting some of that stuff out, and we'll see what we can do. With me holding on to just 8 life, kind of. Oh, bears. That's what he's going to do. Might as well just search for Domri. So, not going to attack yet. I'm going to kind of let his bears have some fun, and he's probably going to swing with them. Can at least take 1 or 2 of the bears out, and then when I get Domri out, I'll just -3 her to get rid of one of the other bears. He might actually think that's possible. If I get another forest, I'm getting this out first. But we'll see what happens. Especially since the Lovestruck Beast just came out. Well, it was a momentary part of me having creature control over him, but this is where I absolutely love green, and what this is showing is amazing because it's just all of a sudden in one turn. If you have a little bit of mana. Because even if you had like 2 less mana, he could still do all that. Well, getting Domri out. +1/+1 in haste. Do we want to give +1/+1s in attack or do the -3? We'll do the -3 and get rid of. It's not going to work for that. It'd be better if I dealt damage first and had him block. But we'll just get rid of one of the bears. Not attack, because I'm going to need that Nodrog to block there. And I'll probably be able to block something else and then die. So this is going to most likely be game over, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I could survive. I could survive. And have 2 mana, or 2 health, if I block the way I need to block. So, that's what he revealed. Let's see what we can do. Good thing is he's tapped out of all black, so he can't actually play that, but... Oh, and a spider. That's great. That just means next turn he's going to have a whole lot more. Are you really going to block all that there? I bet he's baiting me, but... I mean... I got Domri to do what I needed Domri to do. And... do we want... I need that 7/7. I need it. Only problem is it's going to be the plus... It's going to lose that at the end of the turn. Do I attack? I'm going for it. It's going to be either game over or it's just going to carry on for a while. So I know that since they have trample, he's going to try and make sure that none of the damage gets through. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the Lovestruck Beast and then get rid of the counters on that one. So that's how that's going to go. But the fact that those got Vigilance, that's pretty nice, because then that means I at least have some blockers. And if I block right, that'll be... Let's see if we can do this. The 4/4 is going to block that over there. Don't want to get rid of my Nodroggy yet, so I'll let the bear get through. Let's go. Let's go there. And take that damage. I'm going to gain 2 at least this turn. Oh, so just prevent all of it and remove 1? Damn. So that means he's going to continuously just be able to block until he gets something bigger out or more bears. But now that I have stuff to block with, I might actually get rid of one of those bears here soon. I'm not sure, but this is the best I can do right now. Alright, if we block this. Ew. Okay. Well, that changes what I was going to do. Definitely changes what I was going to do, and that's going to make it so even if I survive this one turn, he is going to be able to get a lot more out. This is going to kill a bunch of my creatures. Not what I wanted to have happen, but yeah, I was not able to block enough. So that would be Domri's Might. It works best if you can keep Domri on the battlefield. I know I made some mistakes, like definitely playing the hand instead of mulliganing, and that was my mistake. So now let's get on to opening these packs, and we will then end this episode. So we got the Brine Giant and Incendiary Oracle. Go through a few of these commons, any good uncommon that I can talk about. I mean, that ability is pretty nice. I mean, you can pay one and he gets +1/-1, so you can have him get bigger so he can try and destroy something big. But it's the whenever another creature becomes the target of an ability of a land you control. Oh, named Labyrinth, the Scophos. So you need the Labyrinth out, which don't think we'll get it, but ooh. Ephema the Cacophony. At the beginning of your end step, you may exile enchantment from your graveyard. If you do, it's pretty nice for the zombie deck. I mean, that black zombie deck I have. That'd be pretty nice because I'd be able to get that to be a 3/3 with some of my cards. Stern Dismissal, not really any of the ones that I'm liking there. This is a good one just because you can play it on the stack. So if they try to stack a bunch, they have, if I am reading this correct, they'd have to pay 4 for each of those. So they'd have to choose which one do they want to keep if they can. I'm actually kind of surprised that they reprinted Great Merchant. I'm actually happy they reprinted it because I kind of like his ability. Where your opponent loses X life and or where X is your devotion to black, and you gain life equal to that much lost. I'm planning to, hopefully, once I get going on some more packs of this, to build probably a black devotion deck. And he's definitely going to be part of that deck. He is a high cost, so it's kind of hard, but and that's pretty nice because you can have, whenever you put a enchantment out, you can have him become a bigger creature. So that's actually pretty nice to have. Let's see. There's really a few cards I'm kind of hoping for, and when I get to them, I will let you know. And let's see, what is this? Oh, it's not the one I wanted. There's an artifact I really want, and it is the Nyx. I'm gonna butcher this, so while we read that, I'm gonna kind of look this up real quickly. Oh, I'm already on Mythic Spoiler. It is Nyx Lotus. It's the card that has the ability of you tap it, you choose a color, and then you get to add that much mana equal to your devotion to that color. I'm really hoping I can pull that and multiples of that. This one's pretty nice just because it does give your equipped creature 1/1 trample and lifelink. Also, it does have this +1. Your permanents lose hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Not really sure when. Oh, permanents your opponents lose. Sorry, I read that wrong. I thought that was for the ones you control. It's actually a pretty nice ability. Because you can get creatures to lose hexproof and you can just start burn spelling them if need be. Whoa. Ooh, the Triumph of Annex. So until end of turn, target creature gets +X/+0, where it's the number of lore counters. That's pretty nice. And then just a wild card. The Crowan War. Is this the one that lets you control someone? Yeah, gain control of target creature as long as the Crowan War remains on the battlefield. Until your next turn, creatures your opponent control attack each combat if able. And then each tapped creature deals damage to itself equal to its power. I'm hoping to get this into that red spell deck. It's just, if you can get to that third part of the saga, that's just going to be hilarious. Because, hey, tap your creatures. If their power is greater than their toughness, it's close to a board wipe. So that's where I'm going to be excited for that. And that will be all for today's episode. Like I said, I'll have a link to Domri's, I forget the name, City's Blessing, I think, but the Domri Planeswalker that was in this deck. I'll have a link to that in the description below. I'm also going to get a link to the Nyx Lotus in the description below also, so I can at least showcase one card that I'm really wanting from this deck, or this new set. And I know that I'm going to be maining in a lot of episodes. But that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.